What's up, everybody?
What's up?
We are here today because we are going to address the elephant in the room.
What is that, Beth?
It is, of course, the quarantine.
Quarantine.
Yes.
Happy quarantine, everyone.
Happy quarantine days, everyone.
If you're not quarantined, you should be.
Yeah, it's
just throwing that out there, too.
all of the cool kids are doing it. Like, we just want to talk a little bit about how we're getting through it and just, like, put some positive shit in the air, right?
What do you think is the biggest thing we've been doing to help us get through this all?
My favorite thing so far is we're staying like super respectable in each other's space.
Yes.
Like we're living in a small apartment here in the Bay Area, and
yeah, we have a 1-bed, 1-bath apartment here.
And I'm not the neatest person in the world, so I'm trying really hard to respect Jamie and his like space too. And I'm just trying to be a better wife, like a good wife and a really good. I mean, at the end of the day, we're roommates, right?
Yeah, that's another thing is we are very lucky. We live here on the bay, actually on the bay water, so we get to walk out along the water and see the mountains and see the bay and see the sunset, sunrises, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. Other than that, I mean, just I guess chilling. We haven't been trying to watch like too much TV in the daytime.
Been limiting our TV, yeah.
Yeah, just because we want to have stuff to watch whenever we go to bed, maybe, or just chilling on the couch. We don't want to like blow through it. Plus, we actually take turns doing showers. We don't, right? But most days we take turns doing showers, and we both are allowed 30 minutes in the bathroom with no interruptions.
That's the key right there. It's 30 minutes in the bathroom.
No interruptions.
No interruptions.
Like you can do whatever
you need
want.
to do in there. The other person does not come in the bathroom, and that just gives us like that little peace and quiet. And the biggest thing is you get an hour by yourself.
Yeah, so like it's pretty cool, and you just feel really good. I love it.
And then we come back together, and we're like, "Oh, hey, baby, I missed you. I'm glad you're back."
So much. It's been a whole
hour since I've seen you.
Other things that we've been doing is making task lists in the morning to give ourselves productive things to do.
That's another thing, because we've sat down and we talked about our goals as a couple and things we want to accomplish together. And so now that we've been blessed with all this time together that we have to work together, we've been talking about things we want to accomplish and things we want to do and making some tasks. And
we don't might not get them all done, but at least it gives us a purpose.
At least a starting point, right?
And then the other thing we're doing is like we're really having fun cooking right now. Like we're both like just
cooking a lot of meals together. That's a big one. I love to cook, and one of the, I shouldn't say benefits, but one of the things about being quarantined is I had the time to cook and really put some thought into it.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, too, is like sitting down and enjoying a meal together.
Oh, yeah. That's been really, really great. We've also made sure that we keep our conversation about the COVID not totally off the table, because clearly that's impossible right now, but we have been limiting it to like maybe not talking as much about the death rates or
definitely
the kind of the negative things that
we talk about, like the key facts, like what's the count up to, how many people are infected, how many people are sick here in the United States.
Yeah, and just like other things that we can do our part in this whole entire process, which the number one thing is staying in your house. But other than that, just trying to like go like trying to fitness.
We've been running.
God, for my Apple Watch, I've still been trying to hit all of my like steps and calories. So I mean, we're trying, guys. We're trying.
So what advice do you have for those out there who are really struggling with the quarantine? I know you got some friends.
I'm struggling too right now, first of all. So we're
all struggling, yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna be like I'm gonna be totally transparent right now. And there's been times where like I've kind of wanted to cry because I just have like this is not cool.
It's hard. I mean, everybody deals with it their own way, and especially like me, I try to like block out a lot of the negative, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine in a few weeks, and everybody has their own way of dealing with it.
But I guess the best thing that I've been trying to do is, I mean, sometimes it is good to watch movies to escape reality.
Yes. Definitely check out for a minute. Yeah.
Actually, a fun fact: back in the Great Depression, that was one of the things why the movie industry became so important, was because movies brought people joy, and in the Great Depression, the movies were bringing people joy. Yeah,
that's cool. That's a cool fact.
That's something that's always stuck in the back of my mind. So definitely watching movies and like exploring your creative palettes for your exits of this earth. Sometimes it is good to leave the planet and go into your own imagination. And I don't think enough people tell you that. Just it's okay. Like just accept it and try to figure out how to get out of your head for a little bit. And that's just, as somebody who's creative myself, that's what my outlet's been, is just like movies and cooking and
That's been it for me is cooking, is I get to like take all that creative energy and channel it into food. And so really limiting like news sites and a lot of social media, because it's just, I just don't believe it's healthy. I think it's really important to stay up to date as to what's going on for your own personal safety and just kind of planning for the near future. But it's so easy to get sucked into. Somebody works in technology, I can tell you too that apps, news, all that's designed to pull you in and make you feel like you need it in your life. And something I've noticed for me is just separating from that.
He's been keeping me in check.
I have to.
I'm an Instagram hoe. I don't care.
You are. You love the IG.
I do love the gram.
Love
I
the
do
gram.
it for the gram.
Do it for the gram. So one of the things Beth and I have been doing in relation to our smartphone usage is not taking our phones in the bedroom at night.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's really nice because we watch TV till, say, 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then we go in the bedroom, and not to let your imagination go too far, but we go in there and we have our time.
Yeah.
And sometimes we'll read, or we'll just sit there and just talk about what's going on with us. But
Just weird things.
yeah, weird things. Or we just sit there and listen to music for a minute. I don't know, whatever the case is. But I tell you, the biggest thing is like not having your phone, because it's just so easy to just be engulfed in your phone, not caring.
And too, right now with all of the like, I'm not trying to say it's negative, but I mean with all of the stuff going on out there, I mean you don't need to be reading that before you go to bed. Like you just need to
that's
go
a
to
really
bed.
good point too. Yeah.
You just need to go to bed, like just trying. I mean, it's bad enough we got to deal with it. Like it's in our face all day right now. Like just at least don't take it to bed with you. It's not going to make a difference.
Your mind works in funny ways. Like if you're sitting there and you read that stuff right before you go to sleep, it's going to be in your head. And
Got it.
so we leave our phones in the kitchen.
Yep, in the kitchen, charging.
And then we wake up the first thing in the morning. We're not sitting there
Yeah,
looking
it's
at
not
all
the
the
first thing to
notifications.
grab
So
for.
we sit there and we talk. And
Or take the dogs out.
take the dogs out, make
'Cause
coffee.
Lord knows they won't let you just sit there. Why would we get to do that?
Sleeping in. What is that?
God, our dogs run our lives.
Any other advice for people really struggling right now?
I'm going to say this. I don't stop dating and like keep those, like we're having theme nights when we cook. So
We are.
like tonight's like our root, we're going to have a home roots night where we're both from South Carolina.
That's
So we
some Southern food.
We want some Southern food. So on that being said, I actually have a hot date coming up.
Oh, yeah?
I
Who's
gotta
your date
go
with?
get ready. It's just a hot one. You'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Watch the show and you'll find out,
All
Jamie.
right. Well, hopefully it's a lucky guy tonight.
So I gotta go get ready for my hot date.
All right, babe.
I love you.
Love you. So, part of what we're trying to do here is just try to like have some sense of normalcy. I think like the quarantine and being stuck inside our apartment for we're going on like 2 weeks now. We've only left the apartment a few times, other than like going outside to take the dogs out or going for runs or things like that. So, you know, it's been challenging. So, making her shrimp and grits tonight, as you can see, and we're gonna have a little date night.
Did it! We're day 6 in.
We're day 6.
Woo!
I guess this is the end of our first week of quarantine.
Happy anniversary weekend, honey.
You're so funny.
So with that being said, Jamie and I are doing things once again to keep our quarantine special and sexy and fun. So Jamie is the best cook in the world, and so he has made us a little piece of home tonight, some shrimp and grits. We are both from the beautiful state of South Carolina.
South Carolina, son.
And so I told him that I was homesick, and he presented some beautiful dinner for us. Some southern shrimp and grits. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome, babe. Hope you enjoy.
So this is another way that we get through our quarantine right now. We're trying to like slowly collect to figure out what brings us small joys in life, and cooking together is not one of them.
Oh, man.
No, cooking together is fun if I like sit and watch and Jamie cooks. Basically, that's how this is going down lately.
I enjoy that. My baby's a little bit messy, and
I'm like that messy cook. Like,
I
no
mean,
matter
it's
how-
like you can try to like get some
eating
flour out,
these.
and there's just flour everywhere.
So I made
Pull it in to our shot. here.
zucchini sticks.
Actually, so-
And did I make a mess? Yeah, they're good though.
Oh yeah.
They're good. Us Southerners, you know, we like to fry our zucchini
Yeah,
up.
fry it up.
Mhm.
You want it off the bottom, it's a little bit cooler.
Those are good.
Are they good?
I still do. Okay. Anyways, Jamie, my question is to you. I'm gonna try this shrimp and grits though really quick because this looks so good. I can't just let this sit in front of me anymore. You have to get out of here. I'm gonna get fat.
We just gotta keep running.
Oh God, that's another thing we're doing is we're doing a lot of running.
We're running. That's definitely helping.
As a man, where and how do you feel right now?
I mean, I think right now, especially from a man's perspective, I'm just happy that we're healthy. I'm happy that we have a safe place to shelter, as they say. And inside of our four walls here, there's really like no imminent threats. So I'm okay. I mean, I think I'll start getting worried if there's food shortages or medical supply shortages or something like that. That's when I'll start to worry.
My thing is I want to be thankful for is how I've had to, I'm like, I like to be outside. I like to talk to people, etc., etc. And I'm just lucky that I have a husband that keeps me grounded right now, because without you, I would have that news on 24/7.
Yeah.
And I
can't
don't
do
right
that.
now, and I'm so
Can't do that.
lucky. What do you think when you think breakfast for dinner? How do you feel?
So my mom loves breakfast for dinner. And she would make like pancakes, eggs, bacon, maybe some grits if she was really feeling crazy that day. So when I think about breakfast for dinner, that's what I think about. What about you?
When I think about breakfast for dinner, I think like pancakes, biscuits and gravy.
Beth's been making us
eggs.
really good protein pancakes. That's been one of our breakfast rotations that I've enjoyed.
It's not regular pancake, that's for sure.
Protein pancakes. All right, guys, so this is a little preview of what we do to keep ourselves sane during these not so certain times.
We know it's not the most exciting, but hell, we're trying.
Can't leave the house, so what are you going to do?
We try.
You bring the fun to you if you can't go
Yes.
find the fun.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see what you cook for me next.
Oh.
I love you, babe. Cheers.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers to quarantine life. I can't sit still like quarantine.